welcome to Marissa's Kitchen, where it is Friday night in my home and I'm craving a little something sweet. And I'm going to make a recipe that Coach Sarah from Araya Hope Health brought to my attention and a ton of people's. My husband is slowly creeping away. He doesn't want to ever be in my videos, ever. I was introduced to the Faux Kit Kat by Coach Sarah in one of her videos. It's not her recipe, but she demonstrates how to make it. And so I am going to link to her video above because she does a whole tutorial on how to make it. my son is getting ready for bed and being very loud. And so I don't need to recreate that, and I would love for you guys to watch her video and give her some love. But I am making it tonight. I have my wasa ready to go. I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong because Molly's recipe says to use 6.5 wasa. And I don't know, I cut this in half both ways. I can't figure out how you would do that. I tried it in a 9x13 pan. So I do 7.5, and I have my other half here that I cut with a pizza cutter so it would break really easily. And there I use 7.5. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. If you're better at puzzles than I am and you can figure it out, be sure and drop me a comment below and let me know what I'm doing wrong. Then I have my peanut butter mixture mixed up, so I'm gonna spread that on the wasa. So I am using Lily's, no, I'm not using Lily's chocolate chips. I am using these Whole Foods dark chocolate that my friend Kelly brought me from the Lower 48. And I have some chocolate on my finger. I don't have white chocolate this time, so I'm not gonna have that. Last time I only had this tiny little square of white chocolate, and I was able to use a fork and make a marbled pattern, even with just that tiny little square of Lily's baking chocolate. I'm gonna assemble this and show you the finished product. It's so much better when you have the white chocolate, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna still enjoy that. You should definitely make these. Check out Coach Sarah's video, and thank you Molly from Molly Miller Wellness for this recipe. It's such a great one. I am so happy to have found this after almost 9 years of doing Trim Healthy Mama. Okay, it's been a couple days and I have more I wanted to say about the Kit Kats that I haven't had a chance to say. After trying them with the almond milk, I actually like them better not dipped in the almond milk, because it made it sort of chewy instead of crunchy, and they really had great crunch when I didn't dip the wasa, the top layer of wasa, in almond milk. So that's my recommendation. Also, I finally got some more white chocolate, the baking bar, and these melted better than the chips. So if you're having a hard time melting white chocolate chips, I don't use Bake Believe because my stomach doesn't care for that kind of chocolate, that brand. But I did have a problem melting some white chocolate chips from Lily, but the bar melted better. So that was just another tip that I had. And I found you don't need to buy avocado oil. I don't own any avocado oil, so I made it with coconut oil. And you know, if you get the one that doesn't taste like coconuts, it works just fine. Don't feel like you need to go out and get avocado oil for this recipe. I stumbled on something. I forgot the peanut flour one of the times I made these, and they were so great. So if you don't have peanut flour or you're short on peanut flour, you can still make them. Last couple things. You will want to buy the light rye wasa, and Coach Sarah explains a little bit more about how that affects what fuel you can have these in, as far as them being and sticking within the S. But I totally laughed when she said, oh yeah, you can finally know how to use your package of wasa in your cupboard, because mine will last me forever. And guys, after making this recipe, I have like one left in here. So you will start going through wasa at an alarming rate. And if you have the same problem as I do with the can't figure out how to put 6.5 in and you put 7.5 wasa in your 9x13, you will need to melt more chocolate. I found I needed another 1/4 cup of chocolate to have enough to cover the whole thing. And make sure that you get that peanut butter layer as far close to the edges as possible, because otherwise, if you don't, you will get bites of wasa that don't really have anything on them, and then you can taste the wasa. So you really want to make sure you get that peanut butter mixture spread really evenly, especially around all the edges, as well as the chocolate. So that was all I think I was gonna say. Go ahead and make these, guys. They're so good. They are seriously one of the best treats, probably the best treat I've had on Trim Healthy Mama.